Lesson 2. Tools menu features. Multiple groupings of specific features are available on the Tools menu. Groupings or individual functions might not be active when there is no open document. The general grouping contains the Select button to select and/or deselect the entire model. The Meter button is a useful tool for making linear measurements directly on the model. The View grouping contains the following functions: View Style, from which we can choose the type of model display. The available views are Wireframe to display only outline lines and in transparency entities, whereas Shaded is used to display only the color. Shaded Wheel Lines is used to display color and entity lines. Show Bounding Box and Show 2D Geometry are used to display, if any, the 2D geometry of IFC entities. Aspect. This allows you to save and view. The saved view always stays the same till when it is replaced or deleted. When you open the document, none of the saved views are assigned. It will always be proposed with the original view. It is characterized by specific values of color, transparency, and visibility, with its own name, creating a snap, or what is defined. Visibility. It allows you to show or hide selected entities in the 3D view, in the entity tree, or with any selection method. The same features are also available by right-clicking the specific entity. In the same local menu, we also find the Extended Zoom F3 function, the ability to create and/or add the entity to a group, and Reverse Visibility, to reverse what was previously defined with visibility. The Clipboard grouping contains the only copy feature that allows you to copy the 3D view and then paste it into any other application. Property grouping contains the Select function to pick up entities based on certain conditions. The Hashtag Beam grouping contains the following functions: Select to apply filters based on assigned hashtag. Edit to assign a hashtag beam to the entity in such a way as to uniquely characterize it and link it to the price list items of any hashtag beam rate. By applying filters, you can open your own hashtag beam price book and filter only the items that respond to the conditions set. The classification grouping contains the Select function to select entities based on any classifications. The Tools group contains the following functions: Show Hide volumes only to display the volume or only lines that make up the entities. Expand All, Compress All to expand and/or compress entities in the Tree Structure Navigator. PriMus Integration to start the integration with the PriMus BOQ and cost estimating software and integrate it on the basis of the IFC model with new cost item entries or new measurements, not directly derived from the model itself as a result of a quantity takeoff process. Explode elements to explode vertically and/or horizontally model elements. The IFC Managing Models grouping contains the following functions: Edit IFC that allows you to move and/or rotate the IFC files in the model, update the starting IFC model if available, for example, a works variation or revision to close the IFC file inserted in the viewer. Add Model is used to add an additional IFC model or any 3D model. Export IFC is used to obtain an IFC file from the PriMus IFC document. In the program grouping, the Options button provides access to the Program Options window. Save document settings. Selecting this feature allows you to open previously created documents with the same configuration used when saved. Status bar is the status bar at the bottom of the interface. tooltip. With this option active, a balloon text box gives a short description of specific buttons when hovering over a button or an icon with the mouse cursor. Hint Viewer 3D. Same as above, but active in 3D view. Next is the field to define the color of the interface theme. The Windows Scroll Effect checkbox to activate the scrolling effect when opening and closing windows and choosing their effect and time. The Autosave Document checkbox allows you to choose every how many minutes to perform the saving operation. The Backup checkbox activates the backup history fields to define the number of copies to be made and to view the path of the folder where the backup copies will be stored. At the bottom of the path where you can save templates and schedule templates. By pressing the Edit button, you can define a custom path. An IFC entity that allows you to match an alias, a term, a more familiar denomination for each entity in the IFC model. The alias will only be available in this window. An example will be IFC beam that corresponds to beam elements.